here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Horned Frogs will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Anthony. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Love that. Nice hands and also beautiful awareness by the receiver to make that grab inbounds.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, with just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
And the Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Green. Makes the grab. Past the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a 1st at the 32. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Ball. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Want another play. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Makes the grab on the left. Still running at the 40. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 42 Spider. Terrier.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback extends the play. He'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Under fire. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. There he goes. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Green. Avoids pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let it go. Got it in stride at the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you could tell. He sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post. Pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a crease. It's Payne. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
We reached the bridge. Arkansas has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To throw, it's Hoover. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's a return from midfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Send that offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Dropping back, it's Green. Using his feet to buy time. It's complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
And that's why this QB speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Stepping to the right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Third down play from the gun.
Ooh, I got
They
lucky.
really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
The field goal is no good. After the miss, still an
And
11-point game.
then it delayed on
Hey,
me.
sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time.
That ain't no
The field
Joe.
goal miss, make rate, and
you
the
said-
kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dude, it's
TCU will
so
send its
hard.
offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the
It's
ball
like you
at
have
all
it lined
last
up
time they
and
had
then
it, hoping for
boom,
better fortune
it
this
does
time
not go
around.
where it's supposed to.
Looking
At
downfield
all.
on 1st down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed
That's
to
the
check
part
the
that
football
kills
down,
me. Like, you
but
have
the
it
pressure
lined
got
up and
there
then
a
boom,
little bit
you're
too
dead.
fast, and he just didn't
And
have
I
enough
should have.
time
I
to
usually
get
do it
to
on
his
3rd
running
down. If I
back
don't think I'm
and
gonna get
maybe
the
put a
1st down, like
positive
I'll
spin
go
on
ahead
this
and line
play
up the kick.
instead of an incompletion.
But I thought I was
Oh,
gonna
they
have
dial
the,
up on
and I had
2nd,
it. I
and a
just
long
didn't
way to go.
hit the wrong button. But it is what it is.
To the air, it's
Picking at its
Hoover.
finest.
Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on
5
that
yards
screen
there.
pass. It just never developed.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Unleashes one deep.
That's a good play, man. Good ball.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Get the right move. It's a good ball.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in
do
the
love that
end zone.
stadium.
We're
That's one of my
taking
favorite
shots. We
stadiums.
need you to be able to step up
A&M's good, four seasons
What
good,
a
but this
grab
one,
right
I don't know why I like
That's
TCU
trusting
Stadium.
your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit
Well, the basketball
down, when he's
gym's
not,
right
so being
behind
on the
it. So
same
you get done with
page. And then
practice, you go up
having
to
a guy
where the
that can
players
go
eat and
get,
stuff. When
just
we went on
when the
our
ball
visit,
is
that's
near
what we did.
him,
You went up
he's
there
going
and
to make
ate,
the play,
and you
just
can
like
look
he
right
did
out
right
onto the
there
football
for
field.
6 points.
Yeah, right from the
Really
end zone.
disciplined job by the
And it's
coverage
open, so
unit to
it's
get
really
down there
convenient.
and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Green. Going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack.
We're gonna go for it.
Punting
Or not
the
go
football
for it,
at
but
this stage of the game.
You gotta get at
is
least 5
okay.
yards to go for it. But this is not like on the road.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man
He usually
across the
drops
middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Sends it downfield.
My God,
And they
he's
dialed
wide
up the
open.
shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Green. That's caught, it's Green.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
About a half left.
And the Razorbacks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Smashes in with the stiff arm.
I mean, what a huge gain for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer,
At least he's on
Lord,
it.
anybody's going to be able to run through. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and it gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds
good
momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
jeez.
Nestled just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Army has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they parachuted the ball into Mighty Stadium, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 13 over Cincinnati. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Gonna run it. It's Payne. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Might be changing the route. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. One more snap coming before halftime.
Easy.
The pitch to the left. Got the first down and more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and
That play is
ready
awesome.
for the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense.
I said that's a
You're
cool
not gonna
play,
get
that
all of your
RPO
big chunk
read
plays in the
flat.
passing
Everybody
game. When you
runs
get
it, but
deep
it's
down the
awesome
field,
play.
You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that
Especially if you get the
RPO
look you
play,
want, yeah.
they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
But I don't need a quick snap.
To the air, it's Hoover.
Ooh, he didn't run it that way.
Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Complete to the
That's
left.
the one.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
For some reason,
When you're going to run a
the
comeback
quarterback
route,
I
you
use,
gotta
he
sell
does
like
not
you're
throw
going
that
deep,
route
and that was
at
a
all. Like,
great
he air
job there
mails
by
it
the
or throws it
receiver,
too
really
far, and he
making
hits
that corner
every
think
time.
he was running deep
Now,
down
Ohio,
the
for
field.
some
So he
reason, I
got
can
the
run it,
corner to
but not
turn his
that.
hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
What?
And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire.
Ooh, I was...
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
It's complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line. from there.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
The Horned Frogs are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks.
Belly stutter.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Timber.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Bringing the heat. It's picked off. 13th time he's
Had to
done
run
that
out
this
because he
year.
caught it for one.
He goes down after the short
I
return,
had to
but
run
what
out of the
a
end
play
zone
to
because
get
I ran
the
into the end
football
zone to
back.
catch it. It's cool.
And he can fill up the hand now
It
with
would've
that
been
pick,
safe.
man. That's number
I'm gonna get
5
safe
on the
anyways.
season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Got the first down and more. On the move at the 30. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Yeah, and the QB never wants to miss inside on an out route, right? You got to throw it to the sidelines. Don't let anybody undercut that. They'll make a big play. And he did. He put it outside, put it on the money. I think the receiver needs to do a little better job. They got to secure that catch. He was open enough to make that play.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Quickly complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Running to Green. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Oh, they're after him. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
I'm going to get sacked again.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
What's the point of having Platinum Magician if he doesn't even break the sack?
It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got.
Oh, he
Unloads to
underthrew
the
that bad.
wideout. Intercepted. Got room on the
Second
return. Good game
Good pick.
on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Unloads quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And the Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. There he goes. The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Yeah, I think you were down too, man. I think you were down too.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Powers through. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll ride the hot hand. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The give to the tailback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it past the marker. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Pratt. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Caught in the backfield, it's Blake. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
TCU 10.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Now adjusting. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Come on, receiver. You can make that play. You do it all the time in practice. Don't come out here on game day and start getting big eyes under the big lights. You got to make that catch.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
after getting knocked back to open this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Running into the open space. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the move. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They kick it away on 4th down. That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That double stack is lethal.
The throw to the outside is complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Saw it in rain.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Oh, what?
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Into the end zone.
Good ball.
And he's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score. There's a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way,
I
make
just
a
hope
big
EA
play.
one day, or I hope EA one day catches that onside
And
kick.
the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown.
Somebody did it to me online 4 times in a row.
A very efficient
Wait.
5-way scoring drive. And the score
Here's a
comes on a
Open
5-yard
catch that I
touchdown
haven't
pass.
invested in that much since then. Like you can
Here's the situation. First they have
like there's
to
a
recover
glitch
the
to it.
onside
You can
kick
pick it,
and
almost get it
maybe
every time. Like the
time
ball
for
just
play
dies,
number 2.
and your players run right by it.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.